What is up, everybody? In this video, we're going to be talking about intellectual property complaints, how to spot them, how to avoid them, how to fight them, and what they are. So what are they? So intellectual property complaints, it's when the brand themselves kicks everybody off the Amazon listing. So basically, they either contact you by email, through buyer messages, or they send a letter to your house, or they just have Amazon issue some type of complaints on your Amazon account. Now that's when it gets serious. So you can safely ignore the buyer messages, the emails that come through buyer messages. You can ignore that because there's no way of verifying that it actually came from the brand themselves. Now another one that you can ignore is a letter to your house. In some cases, it depends who is sending the letter to your house. So it would be good to just ask in the community, like, hey, I got this letter from so and so, like, what should I do? And then we'll answer that for you and then see if you can fight it or can just leave it, like ignore it. So another way is through like just an email to your regular email, like your actual email, not through buyer messages, your actual email. That is another one that sometimes you can ignore. It just depends who's sending it and what brand is issuing it. The one that you cannot ignore and that you need to actually like fight or sell through your inventory and just remove the offer is the ones that come directly to your Amazon account health. Now, these are a little more serious because they do affect your account health, right? So what you can do here is submit the invoices of where you got this product or brand from, and usually that'll remove it. That'll usually do it. And if not, I would just sell through all of your inventory because they give you like a little bit of time to remove to like, you know, get it all situated. So what I would do is I would sell through all of your inventory, like lower the price or whatever, and then remove like the listing from your account. And then after 6 months, usually the violation on your account health goes away. And then you kind of just learn from it. So don't panic if it's not a big deal. If it's your first one, it's really no big deal. It's just something to like kind of like learn from and shake off and then continue selling and stuff like that. But if you get 2 violations within like 6 months, now it can actually really hurt your account. So you're going to want to be cautious. So how to avoid them and how to spot them. So I brought up this listing here. So you can see here this Kachava. So I actually have never sold this before, but when I come onto this listing, you see this thing here? It's called IP Alert. So this is an extension, and I'll drop it down below this video if you guys want to get it. I think it's like 80, if I'm not mistaken. It's like, it's a couple, I don't know if it's like 80 or $100 for a lifetime membership. So you just pay one time and then that's it. And it's pretty nice because once you visit the listing, it kind of notifies you that it's known to file IP complaints, and these are based out of community. So basically sellers have sent this brand in as it's known to file intellectual property complaints against Amazon sellers. So it's a little warning thing. Another way you can find out if you don't want to like invest into IP Alert is if you can check here. So zoom out the entire listing and look for anything that looks like a drop off like this. So we're going to zoom in here. These are actually sales. Now we're going to zoom all the way back and we are going to check this out right here. So see this here, this little cliff, like this drop off here. This means from 74 to 35. So that means around 40 sellers got kicked off the listing and they got hit with an IP complaint on their Amazon seller account. So you want to avoid these. And then it looks like here, like a bunch of people, it looks like everyone just got kicked off right here too. So this brand is known to issue IP complaints. So this is one way to tell is these drop-offs that are right here. Another way to tell is if there's gaps like this. So this listing here is a total red flag for me. This is something I would stay far away from. Just because it has these gaps, it has these drop-offs, the IP alert is going off. Now you might find this for $40, you know, and it might look tempting. Like, oh my God, $20 profit. Whatever you do, just ignore it and don't think like, oh, I'm just going to hop in and hop out. No, just don't risk it. Just skip it, go to the next one. Trust me, you don't want to get hit with an intellectual property complaint and then get your account either suspended or in bad condition. So little tips here and there. So yeah, so that's the little little video on intellectual property complaints. Now I will drop that IP alert extension down below, and if you guys have any questions, you can always just hit my DMs or ask in the community chat. Okay. All right. See you guys in the next one.